Hi guys, my name's Craig. Welcome to Small Farmer Life. Hope you're all having an awesome day. It's only stopped raining about an hour ago. It's only stopped raining about an hour ago. And I still haven't got the compost in for my polytunnel, but I will have it in soon. Soon as it gets to the point where I can go to my mate's house and get all the tomato plants and everything else, because he grows them from seed and he has a huge greenhouse and he'll give me them when they're like 12 inches tall, so I don't have to grow them from seed. I'll just be growing them from 12 inches tall. He'll give me enough to fill that polytunnel, that's for sure. And I've got some pepper plants and that growing up the top. I can't get a 40-ton wagon in the front for all the compost to cover the ground for a no-dig system. The doors, a guy down the road's making me them. He's had plenty of polytunnels. I mean, they are simple to make, but he's got all his workshop plugged up to electric and that, so he's just going to knock them out for me. I'll give him a couple of quid. He's a good friend. So that'll be done soon. Like, it'll literally take a couple of weeks once I get the compost on site. All the wood chippings and everything's over there for the path. But the ponds are looking really well. Now, I have grass seeded all the area around the pond, and I've put all the rocks in on the ledge and made sure that the pond liner comes up behind where the rocks are, because I still haven't filled up these ponds to the maximum. They'll fill up about another 1.5 feet. So the only thing you'll see around the edge of the ponds is rocks, grass, other bank plants, and you'll see like marginal plants around the outside. You'll see all the lilies and that inside the pond, and there's some huge lilies inside that pond. Now the top pond is more for a duck to walk in down the side of the bank, so it doesn't have to try and fly out to get out. It can literally walk up the bank and just chill out here behind me on the pastured field. And that's what I wanted it to look like, so when you look down you just see straight into the pond. So I'll show you what the ponds look like now. Now remember, there's a lot of rocks around the outside of these ponds, but around about 70% of these rocks are going to be covered with ferns and other grasses that are going to go around the edge of the ponds and just the lawn itself. So you're not going to see nowhere near as many that are already on view or on display today. They're just going to be hid. Trust me, that's what happens. They get covered up and then you think, I wish I put more rocks around that pond. But anyway, it does look okay up to now. I've got a big tree stump over there. I've got the Hansel and Gretel house in that corner. The Hobbit house will be built just across from the view of the Hansel and Gretel house. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the top pond that comes down from the polytunnel. Needs to fill up another foot, and then we have a jetty over there that's cantilevered. That is cantilevered into the clay, so you can walk out on it. It doesn't have any legs. And we're going to put a bridge right across this area here from one side to the other, and in the middle we're going to have a seating area. So you think that the pond is one large pond, but really it's two ponds. And there's a lot of string algae in there, which drives me crazy, but it's been there for a while. I need to get in, clean it out. There's some sandbags in there what have been waiting down the pond liner before it filled up, but now it's full up, they don't need to be in there, and I'll get all that string algae out, and then the ponds will be dyed like a tropical blue colour. And from the Hansel and Gretel house you'll overlook onto the pond and then see Hobbit house, and then see a nice view of what looks like a country setting. You're never going to see a building on that view. Oh, that's what it'll look like. And when the grass comes up, it'll look a lot better. Even if I have to come and add this video later on and show you what it looks like with the grass, because it'll just go from this grass to the grass, carrying on across the pond there. It'll look cool. Now, from the ponds I've built in the past. I'm glad I put a lot of rocks there, trust me. When you don't, you just think, why didn't I put more rocks there when I had the chance? Because behind them rocks, there's like lots of other rocks where in the winter time, newts and frogs and that sort of thing, any amphibians can get in behind those rocks and then hibernate over winter time. So behind the big rocks, there's lots of smaller rocks, and I've just shot them in, so there's loads of cracks and crevices that they can get in and hibernate behind, which I think is pretty cool, considering it's chock-a-block with newts now. It's chock-a-block with frogs, tadpoles, toads. So lots of wildlife going on in the pond, which is a great thing to have on a piece of land. That was the worst thing I did, was sell my pond with the land that I sold. Now that pond was built because I had to drain off the land, so there was a need for that pond. But having that pond and sitting on the jetty with my daughter in the summer months and the Labradors swimming in the pond, well, some good memories. So why can't I sit on a jetty on my small farm pond with my grandkids? Happy days. So ponds, you can make good memories, and if I was ever going to have something like a barbecue or something like that, it'd be down the bottom near the pond. And if my grandkids or my daughter wants to come up and stay on the farm, when the Hansel and Gretel house is done and the Hobbit house, she can stay in those places with her friends. So I'll be out of sight, out of mind, but they'll be on sight, and I'll be able to watch out, make sure we're not doing anything they shouldn't be doing. Anyway guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you like the pond, hit the like button. If you want to be notified of more upcoming videos guys, and I've got loads to come, I've just been feeling a little bit shitty over the last several weeks or so. I think I've got the flu at the moment. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, also hit the bell button. Thanks again to all my parents, couldn't thank you guys enough, and YouTube subscribers. You know, if you've got any questions, you can ask me, you can send me messages, I don't mind. Anyone else, if you've got any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. So, as always guys, make sure you take care of yourself, most of all, take care of the family, be genuine guys. Bye for now, see you.